Assalamu alaikum viewers, today we are going to solve problems relating to these topics again. So our first question is question 8 that appeared in 2019. The question paper was 1 and the variant was 2. The question is the diagram shows two parallel lines and a straight line. These are parallel lines and this is our straight line crossing them. Write down using letters from A to G. Okay, there are letters from A to G. These are all angles. In part A, we need to tell the alternate angle to X. We know that if we have Z-shape angles, so this is our Z-shape angle, and here we have X. This X is alternate to this B. It means X is alternate to angle B. This is our answer. The next is the angle that is corresponding to angle X. We have to tell corresponding angles. If there is an F, then we can say that these are corresponding angles. So I'm forming the F-shape angles. F-shape angles are in corresponding form. So corresponding to this axis D. This is our answer. Now moving towards our next question. Question 23 that appeared in again 2019. The question paper was 1, the variant was 3. We have this diagram. This is a pentagon because how many sides we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the figure is a pentagon. Pentagon means 5-sided figure. Of course, the closed figure. And we do not need to scale it. The question is the diagram shows two regular pentagons. Regular pentagons means all sides are equal and all angles are equal. All sides and angles are equal. Pentagon FGHJK is an enlargement of the pentagon ABCDE. This one is the small one, the smaller, and this one is the bigger. Okay, FGHJK is the enlargement of pentagon. This one, the small one inside the big one. Center O. Okay, we have the center O. Find the angle AEK. So in this problem, we need to find the angle AEK, this one. If this is the enlargement, it means this angle is also equal to AEK. It means angle AEK is equal to angle DEK because of enlargement. Okay. So we need to calculate this angle. We already know that angle at a point add up to 360 degree. But for that purpose, we need to calculate the angle of this pentagon. And how to calculate the angle of pentagon, that is the interior angle? We have the formula. Interior angle of pentagon is equal to 180 minus 360 over n. This is the interior angle formula. We can also write down this formula after taking the LCM like this. N minus 2 into 180 divided by n. If you take the LCM of this thing, you will get this formula. Now I'm going to put the values here to calculate the interior angle of pentagon. One interior angle basically. So n is 5. 5 minus 2 multiply 180 divided by again 5. We can cancel 5 one time, 5 3 times 15, 3 carry, 5 6 times 30. And 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3 into 36. Now multiply 3 6 times 18, 8 1 carry, 3 3 times 9 and 1 108. So this is interior angle of pentagon. So this angle is of 108 degree and these two are equal angles. We need to calculate this angle. So I'm going to write angle at a point. add up to 360 degree. So by this rule, I'm going to write angle AEK plus angle DEK, and remember these two angles are equal, plus 108 is equal to 360 degree. After that, I can write AEK as DEK, but we need to calculate angle AEK, so do not change it. Change the other one, that is angle AEK. We can write angle AEK instead of DEK because these two angles are in equal magnitude. Plus 108 equal 360 degree. So they combine to form 2 times of angle AEK. 108 moves to the other side. Just subtract it. We have 252. 2 times of AEK is equal to 252. Now we need to calculate only angle AEK, so that would be, I'm going to solve it here, is equal to 252 over 2, and we can cancel to 1 time, to 1 time, to 2 time, and to 6 time. So angle AEK is 126 degree. So that is the answer. So first of all, you need to calculate the interior angle of this small pentagon, and this is the formula. This one or this one, it's up to you which formula you use. After that, these two angles are equal, AEK and DEK, because of the enlargement of the figure. And after that, you have to write down a rule, that is angle at a point add up to 360 degree. From that, you will get your answer. So 126 degree. Now moving towards our next question. The question 4 appeared in again 2019. The question paper was 3 and the variant was 1. We have a figure that is an isosceles triangle because of this small segment here. ABC is an isosceles triangle, so this is again isosceles triangle. BCD is a straight line, BCD a straight line. Find the value of A. We need to calculate this A. And how can we do that? Because of this information. This information says that these two angles are equal. The base angle in an isosceles triangle are equal. So first of all, if I'm able to find this, let's say this is X angle. If I'm able to find this angle, then this angle and this angle, they both are equal, and apply the interior angle formula, that is the sum of all the interior angle of a triangle equal to 180 degree, we will find our A. So let's start. Angle at a point on a straight line add up to 180 degree. So from this rule, I can write it, X is equal to 180 degree minus 118 degree. The answer is 62 degree when you subtract it. So this angle is 62 degree. And this is also 62 degree. Now we can calculate angle A. The sum of interior angle of a triangle add up to 180 degree. It means angle A plus 62 plus 62, of course these are in degrees, is equal to 180 degree. 62 plus 62, that gonna be 124. 124 is equal to 180 degree. So A is equal to 180 degree minus 124 degree. Subtract it, you will get the answer. So this is 10, and 10 minus 4, that is 6. 7 minus 2, that is 5. So our answer is 56 degree. Angle A is 56 degree. The next part of this question is B, that says find the size of one interior angle of a regular 10-sided polygon. The polygon is 10-sided, it means the decagon. We need to calculate one interior angle, and we already know we have a formula for an interior angle of a polygon, that is equal to 180 minus 360 divided by n, or you can write n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. So I'm going to use this one, 180 minus 360 divided by 10. N is the number of sides, so here we have 10. We can cancel 10 one time and 10 36 times 360. Now the final answer will be after subtraction of this 180 minus 36, and that will be 144. So our answer to this one is 144. The C part of this question, we can see a circle. The points E, F and G lie on the circumference of a circle center O. So we have E, F, G, this point E, F, G, circumference of this circle, that is the perimeter, the boundary of the circle. Center is O. J, G, H is a tangent to the circle. This line is a tangent line. And what is a tangent line? A tangent line, a line that touches only one point of a curve or a circle or any figure, that is known as tangent. A line that touches only one point of a circle called tangent line. Find the value of x and the value of y. Now we need to calculate the value of x and value of y. So first of all, if we have a circle, this is an information, and there is a center, and we have this tangent line. If we draw a line from center to the tangent, then it makes an angle of 90 degree. So this is an angle of 90 degree. This is a radial line. We call it radial line. Or simple, you can say a radius. Radius and tangent line are perpendicular to each other, so the whole angle is of 90 degree. From this point, we can calculate the value of x. It means angle x plus 58 degree is equal to 90 degree, the complementary angles. Now calculate the value of x from here. So 90 degree minus 58 degree. Use your calculator, or you can do it simply like this. This is 10, 10 minus 8, that is equal to 2. So here we have 8, 8 minus 5, that is equal to 32. So the angle x is 32 degree. Now, in order to calculate the value of y, we should know about this angle. And here is another information. The information is that if we have this diameter and any angle in a semicircle is of 90 degree. This is a theorem. Angle in a semicircle, any angle in a semicircle is of 90 degree. So apply this rule, we have angle F is of 90 degree. Angle in a semicircle, I'm going to write it down here. Angle in a semicircle, semi mean half of circle. Semicircle is of 90 degree. So we already know the value of x is 32 degree and value of f is 90 degree. Now we can apply the sum rule here. This is a triangle, right angle triangle GFE. In right triangle GFE, we can sum up the angles, that is the interior angles, x degree plus angle f plus y equal to 180 degree. Now putting the values, the value of x is 32. We have already found it. The value of f due to the semicircle angle is 90 degree and y remains the same. 90 plus 32, and that goes to the other side. So y degree is equal to 180 degree minus, so 90 degree and 32, 122 degree. After subtraction, you will get 58 degree. The value of y is, sorry, here we have to write the value of x, that is 32 degree. And here we have the value of y, 58 degree. Now the next part of this question is part D. we can see we have two parallel lines, this one and this one. BC and DE are two parallel lines. In the diagram, AG and AF are straight lines. AG, this one, and AF are two straight lines. Lines BC and DE are parallel. This BC and DE are parallel to each other. Find angle CED and give a reason for your answer. We need to calculate the angle. We have to find it CED, this angle. We have to tell this angle is equal to what and why. We can see two parallel lines, and from this parallel line, this one and the other parallel line, if we join them, we form a Z-shaped angle. This is our Z-shaped angle. It means if we have a Z-shaped angle, and what does it mean? The interior alternate angle. So angle E will be 28 degree as well. So I'm going to write here angle CED is equal to 28 degree because interior angle. Which one? Alternate. Alternate interior angles. Or you can just simply write it down alternate because of alternate angle. Okay, the next one is part E. In part E, we have a right angle triangle and we have to calculate PR, this side. And we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem. Applying Pythagoras theorem on triangle PQR. And what is it? Hypotenuse square is equal base square plus perpendicular square. I have told you in my previous video, base is also known as adjacent and perpendicular is also known as opposite. So this one is opposite and this one is base or adjacent. So hypotenuse is PR. PR square is equal 21 square plus 28 square. Now take the square root on both sides so we could get the value of PR. 21 square plus 28 square. Now use your calculator and write down the answer. After solving this, you will get 35. Use calculator. So PR is 35. Now moving towards our next question. The next question is question 7 that appeared in again 2019. The paper was 3 and the variant was 2. Question 7 part A says a triangle is isosceles. It means two sides are equal. One of its angle is 96 degree. Find the other two angles. We need to calculate the other two angles. Let's say this is our isosceles triangle and this angle is 96 degree. We have to calculate these two angles. And how can we do that? We know that isosceles triangles, we have these two angles are similar in magnitude. Let's say this is angle X, it means this angle is also X. Now applying the sum rule here, the sum of all the interior angles of a triangle equal to 180 degree. So 96 degree plus X degree is equal to 180 degree. Now simplify this equation, we will get our answer. So 2x degree is equal to 180 degree minus 96 degree. X degree is equal to 180 degree minus 96 degree divided by 2. 180 minus 96 degree, that is 84 degree divided by 2. 2 4 times and 2 2 times. So our angles are 42 degree and 42 degree. In part B, we have to find the value of X. We know that angle at a point add up to 360 degree. So this is the case. Apply this rule here. 45 degree plus 6x plus 5x degree plus 3x degree is equal to 360 degree. Now add these angles and move this 45 degree to the other side. 6 plus 5, that makes 11. 11 plus 3, 14x. So we have 14x degree is equal to 360 degree minus 45 degree. So x degree is equal to 360 minus 45, that is 315 degree divided by 14. When you calculate, you will get 22.5 degree. So the next part is, here we have the answer 22.5 degree. The part C is the same question. The part C is work out the size of one interior angle of a regular polygon with 20 sides. 20 sides, here we have n, and one interior angle. We have the formula, interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. Now putting the values here, the value of n is 20. 20 minus 2 into 180 divided by 20, and cancel 2 1 time and 2 9 times. After that, 20 minus 2, that is 18, and 18 into 9. 9 8 times 72 to 7 carry, so 162. So our angle is 162 degree. In D part, we can see we have a right angle triangle, and we have to calculate the length of AB. This length opposite to 90 degree, this side is called hypotenuse, and one of them is base and the other is perpendicular. So apply the Pythagoras theorem. We have hypotenuse square is equal base square plus perpendicular square. Now putting the values, hypotenuse is AB, so AB square is equal 2.3 square, perpendicular is 7.4, there will be a square. We need to calculate only AB, so take the square root on both sides like this. We have AB is equal to square root of 2.3 square plus 7.4 square. Now use your calculator, and the value of to this one is 7.749. So this is the answer of AB. The next part is part E. The diagram shows the vertices of a triangle lying on the circumference of a circle with center O. What is a vertex? The corner points of any figure known as vertex. So a triangle has 3 vertices. The corner points A, B, C. So the vertices on a circle like this, let's say this is A, B and C, or you can say that this is angle B, so name it B, and that gonna be C. Now find the value of B, give a reason for your answer. B is equal to what? Because. Okay, so we know that angle in a semicircle is of 90 degree. This is our diameter, AB is our diameter. The other angle that is not on AB, this one, angle C, is of 90 degree. Now we can calculate the angle B by applying the sum rule, that is B degree plus 61 degree plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree, take these two to the other side, minus 90 degree minus 61 degree. Now subtract it. The answer of B is 29 degree when you subtract this. And why B is 29 degree? Because angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. That is the reason. Now moving towards our next question. Question 6 again appeared in 2019. The paper was 3 and the variant was also 3. We have this diagram. Just look at it. We have 2 parallel lines, AD and BE. In the diagram, ABC is a straight line. Where is ABC? This one, ABC, straight line. AD is parallel to BE. again this AD is parallel to BE. Angle BAD is 34 degree. BAD, this angle is 34 degree. AB equal to BD. The side AB equal to BD. This is the information. Complete the statement. P equal to Y and Q equal to this Y. We have to tell the situation and also tell Y what does it equal to. That is P is equal to which number, the angle, and Q is equal to what. Here we can see that the Z shape angle. This is our Z shape angle. It means P is equal to Q, but we do not know what is the value of Q right now. So how can we tell what is the value of P? Now look at the other side. We have an isosceles triangle, this one, ABDA, ABD. This one, ABD, is an isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal. Their base angles will be equal. It means angle P would be 34 degree. Now right here 34 degree because ABD is an isosceles triangle. That is the reason. Okay. Now we know that angle P is 34 degree. We want to calculate angle Q. The first thing, what we have, the Z shape angle, this one, the Z shape. Angle Q is equal to angle P, and angle P is 34 degree. So Q is equal to 34 degree as well, because alternate angles, alternate interior angles are simply alternate angles. Now the next is work out the value of R and the value of S. Now we have to calculate the value of R and value of S. First of all, I'm going to erase this. How can we calculate the value of R? We already know that this is an isosceles triangle ABD, and we already know angle A is 34 degree, angle B is again 34 degree. So we have to apply the sum rule here. R degree plus 34 degree plus 34 degree, that's gonna be equal to 180 degree. Now R is equal to 180 minus 34 and 34, that is 868 degree. Now subtract it, we will have our R. The answer to this one is 112 degree. So value of R is 112 degree. Now what is the value of S? Q is again equal to 34 degree. We have already showed it. This is 90 degree. So apply the sum rule here in again in triangle BED, triangle BED, 90 degree plus 34 degree plus S degree is equal to 180 degree. Now value of S is equal to 180 degree minus, add them, that is 90 degree and 34 degree, add them, 124 degree. So 180 degree minus 124 degree, use your calculator or just do it manually. 10 minus 4, that's gonna be 6, and we have here 7 minus 2, that is 5. So S is 56 degree. We have just found the values of R and value of S, that is 56 degree. Now what is the next part? Okay, in part 3, find the value of T and give a reason for your answer. What does it equal to and why? This is our angle T. Okay, do you see any F shape? Yes, we have an F shape angle. This one is a parallel line and this is also parallel line, and here is a straight line. So we have F shape angle. So T is equal to 34 degree because of F shape angle. If we have two parallel lines, so this angle is equal to this angle. These are called corresponding angles. If this is y, so x is equal to y. Here we have t is equal to 34 degree. I'm going to write here t is equal to 34 degree because of corresponding angles. What is the value of r and s? R is 112 and s is 56 degree. Now moving towards our last question of this video, question 2 that appeared in 2019. The paper was 4 and the variant was 2. We have a diagram and these two are parallel lines again, AC and FD. Okay, AC is parallel to FBD. This one AC is parallel to FBD. ABC is an isosceles triangle. ABC isosceles triangle and AC equal to AB. It means these two angles are equal. Angle C and angle B are equal in magnitude. It's a straight line. Find the value of x. We need to calculate the value of x. We need to find it. And how can we solve it? First of all, we need to calculate these angles. Angle B and angle C of this isosceles triangle ABC. So I'm going to write here 26 degree plus angle C plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. And we know that angle C is equal to angle B because of isosceles triangle. So 26 degree plus C degree is equal to 180 degree. 2C degree is equal to 180 degree minus 26. And C angle is equal to 180 degree minus 26 degree divided by 2. When you solve it, we will get 77 degree. Okay, it means angle C is 77, also angle B is 77. Now we have this Z shape angle, this one. If this is 26 degree, then angle FBA is also 26 degree. Why I'm writing this? Because I'm going to apply a rule here. Vertically opposite angle. See, we have here x degree. X degree is opposite to this one. That is, if I'm going to draw here this one. Okay, and these angles are 26 and 77 degree. We have two lines, basically this one and this one. Here we have cross, and we are going to apply vertically opposite angle. Opposite to this x degree is two angles, that is 26 degree and 77 degree. So apply this rule here. X degree is equal to 77 degree plus 26 degree vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. Now add them. That is equal to 103 degree. Now the last question is the similar question paper, that is question paper 4, the variant was 2 and 2019. Question 7 says, show that each interior angle of a regular pentagon, regular mean all sides equal and all angles equal, pentagon 5-sided figure, is 108 degree. We have to calculate one interior angle. And how can we do that? We have the formula, the interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. If we calculate one interior angle, it means all interior angles are of 108 degree each. Let's say if we get 108 degree or not. So n is 5. Pentagon, a 5-sided figure. 5 minus 2 into 180 divided by 5. So 3. First of all, cancel it. 5 one time and 5 3 time. 3 carry, 5 6 time. 3 into 36. Now multiply 3 6 times 18. 1 carry, 3 3 times 9 and 1 10. So 108 degree. We have the regular pentagon. It means all sides are equal and all angles are equal. And we have just calculated one angle, 108 degree. It means all other angles, that is the all other 4 angles, are 108 degree each. So we have just proved it. So that's for the day. Allah Hafiz.